I heard a report, and this report I heard about a local market was so huge, even though signs posted everywhere. This story got to TMZ of all people. The TMZ like to do stories from out here for some reason. Let me talk about that. This is DJ Wharf Live. All right, over the weekend, Muriel Bowser, DC Mayor, had said that they wanted to enact social distancing for everybody in the district, and they actually closed a few parks because there were multiple people gathering in the parks looking at the cherry blossoms and all of that. So, one of my favorite hotspots for years has been, since I've been there since 1988. One of my favorite hotspots for the last 32 years has been the Wharf. Not from where I was stationed at. And used to go down there, not all the time, but it is one of my favorite hotspots. Now the Wharf has been redone. In the last 10 years, it's really nice now. You wouldn't even recognize it. For those of you who've been in here in D.C. for a while, know the Wharf. If you hadn't been in the last 4 years, you would not recognize it. Other than the main Wharf market. Yeah, you recognize that. But speaking of that, it became a hotbed of a national talk over local news and even TMZ, where there was a big sign out there, mandated by CDC, DC, and the federal government, saying that you must maintain social distances 6 feet apart. Why the fuck people go down here to the Wharf Market and now maintain social distance? They were down there by the droves. Families and everybody down there, no mask. I saw in one picture they had that was down at the Wharf Market. You might have saw a couple of people, maybe like a small number of people had on masks. Everybody else did. And they didn't maintain social distancing worth of shit. It's like people just don't listen. You give them a clear set of instructions. You show them cases by cases by cases. New York has the highest total of victims of the coronavirus and death rates as a result of it than any place in the country. The numero uno right now with all that mass. And here we are, roughly 4 hours away from New York. And y'all doing this? Walk around like, oh, ain't no big deal. It's a big deal. Not even maintaining social distancing worth 2 cents down at the Wharf yesterday. I was shocked. So do y'all listen to anybody? So they decided to go ahead and close the Wharf. Which I'm sure a lot of the owners down there at the markets are going to be upset because they were bringing boatloads of crabs for the season. This is seasonal meat and seasonal. It's their season to sell crabs down there. So I know they will be hurting. But and I know it's a real popular place. It was getting really popular. It has gained popularity since they redid it. The Wharf was a spot. It's been a historical place down there since the 1800s. And over the years, they actually had nightclubs down there. When I went down there in '88, they had a couple of nightclubs down there, hotels, and the Wharf Market. Now they got the Wharf Market. They got restaurants, shops, concert venues, boat ride. They have the works now. It's really nice. And those for you down here that knows National Harbor, this is like a slightly variation of what National Harbor is right out here in Southwest DC. It's really nice. And they were just working on the second phase when this happened with the coronavirus. It's supposed to be 3 phases. They're supposed to expand the Wharf for I think the next 3 blocks, something like that. It's an amazing place. I was in there about 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago when they opened up. Loved it. I actually caught the metro down there, walked all the way around there. It's really nice. But, now you can't go down there because people didn't practice social distancing like they should have been doing. And they decide to say, oh well, we'll shut it off. But with good intention. To keep people down there safe, man. They got, I think there's quite a number of new cases that came up in D.C. I'm not sure how many, but they got a big number. That's just in D.C. alone. Ours is through the roof out here in Maryland, by the way. And Virginia is not far behind. So I'm continuing to practice the social distancing right now. And I suggest that everybody else does too. It's not a joke. Anybody can get it. I just found out a report that came out later this evening where a tiger in New York was found to have had the coronavirus. And they said, I think a couple of other animals out there were too at the New York Zoo. This was reported today. So, get tested, y'all. Get tested. If you haven't, that's if you have the actual symptoms. So, guys and gals, stay strong, stay positive. Even if you think that you don't have it, I want to strongly suggest that you at least try to get a referral, because you never know, man. This thing is, as lack of a better word, they say out of control. It really is. And right now, there's no known, despite what Trump says, there is no known cure right now for it. All right? I'll say that. But he ain't gonna say it because he's desperate to get what he wants out of the deal, no matter what people think, or no matter what people feel, or no matter what people know. But one thing, God ain't gonna. Let me rephrase that. One thing Donald Trump is not going to outsmart is God. Because God knows what's going on. God is in control. I'm going to keep saying that. It's obvious that man's not in control of anything right now. Period. So, keep on praising his name, man. Because we need to.